So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Leclerc, Senna, Perez, Tsunoda, Ocon, Hamilton, Gasly, Stroll, Ricciardo, Albon, Joe, Bottas, Hülkenberg, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to kart and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
And here we go, the formation lap gets underway here in Spain. This track offers a great variety of high speed, medium speed and low speed corners, allowing for some fantastic racing, which hopefully will continue on here today. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Good job, nice overtake. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. The gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap. Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. DRS is offline. We're currently looking into the... Okay, Ayrton, it's Perez ahead of you. Right, let's go. Let's try and get past them and put them on the back foot. Push, push. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 0.1 seconds. Okay, Ayrton, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand, so let's push and use it all up. Heads coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. Okay, Ayrton, engine's running very, very hot. Engine's running hot. Let's try and keep it cooler. starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by... Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race, final lap. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 7.8 seconds. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.